Whether for their vertiginous falls, the landscapes that surround them, or the beautiful snapshots they create, waterfalls are one of nature's biggest attractions. At Civitatis, we bring you a list of 10 of the world's tallest waterfalls, absolute must-sees for your next trip. So let's find out what they are. The first highest waterfall is Angel Falls. Angel Falls, known as Salto Angel in Spanish and Carapacupai Vina in the indigenous South American language of Peman, is the highest waterfall in the world. It is located in the Canaima National Park in the state of Bolívar in southeastern Venezuela. The waterfall occurs over the Ollantaytambo mountain. The stream flows straight into the nearby Churun River. The total waterfall flow amounts to 979 meters (3,212 feet). The waterfall is named after American aviator James "Jimmy" Angel, who in 1933 became the first person to ever fly over the waterfall and describe it to the world from above. After his death in 1956, Angel's ashes were scattered over Angel Falls. The second highest waterfall is Tugela Falls, not much smaller than Angel Falls. South Africa's Tugela Falls follows as the second highest waterfall in the world. It is more precisely located in the Royal Natal National Park of the KwaZulu-Natal province in eastern South Africa. The waterfall is named after the Tugela River, which drops from the Drakensberg mountain and thereby forms the waterfall. The official height of Tugela Falls measures 948 meters (3,110 feet). Although some estimates put it even higher. Upon arrival, 2 trails lead us to the falls, which consist of 5 distinct drops, creating one of the most impressive landscapes of the country, especially during the rainy seasons. The third highest waterfall is Victoria Falls. Our list of the world's tallest waterfalls continues with Victoria Falls, a natural space shared between Zambia and Zimbabwe, which provides habitat for several unique species of plants and animals here. The Zambezi River pours into a gorge 108 meters deep, making it the largest sheet of falling water on Earth. Archaeological sites and oral history describe a long record of African knowledge of the site. Though known to some European geographers before the 19th century, Scottish missionary David Livingstone identified the falls in 1855, providing the English colonial name of Victoria Falls after Queen Victoria. Since the mid-20th century, the site has been an increasingly important source of tourism. Zambia and Zimbabwe both have national parks and tourism infrastructure at the site. If you're planning a trip to this natural spectacle, a helicopter tour of Victoria Falls is an absolute must. The fourth highest waterfall is Iguazu Falls. The Iguazu Falls are one of the most impressive natural landscapes in the world and a favorite destination for any traveler going to Brazil or Argentina. Declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, it can be visited from both the Argentine and Brazilian sides, both perfect to enjoy its famous path to the Garganta del Diablo. Iguazu Falls or Iguazu Falls are waterfalls of the Iguazu River on the border of the Argentine province of Misiones and the Brazilian state of Paraná. Together, they make up the largest waterfall system in the world. The falls divide the river into the upper and lower Iguazu. The Iguazu River rises near the heart of the city of Curitiba. The name Iguazu comes from the Guarani or Tupi words "y" meaning water and "wasu" meaning big. Legend has it that a deity planned to marry a beautiful woman named Naipe, who fled with her mortal lover Taroba in a canoe. In a rage, the deity sliced the river, creating the waterfalls and condemning the lovers to an eternal fall. The fifth highest waterfall is Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is a group of 3 waterfalls at the southern end of Niagara Gorge, spanning the border between the province of Ontario in Canada and the state of New York in the United States. The largest of the 3 is Horseshoe Falls, which straddles the international border of the 2 countries. It is also known as the Canadian Falls. The smaller American Falls and Bridal Veil Falls lie within the United States. Bridal Veil Falls is separated from Horseshoe Falls by Goat Island and from American Falls by Luna Island, with both islands situated in New York. Formed by the Niagara River, which drains Lake Erie into Lake Ontario, the combined falls have the highest flow rate of any waterfall in North America that has a vertical drop of more than 50 m. During peak daytime tourist hours, more than 168,000 cubic meters of water goes over the crest of the falls every minute. 3. Horseshoe Falls is the most powerful waterfall in North America, as measured by flow rate. Niagara Falls is famed for its beauty and is a valuable source of hydroelectric power. Balancing recreational, commercial, and industrial uses has been a challenge for the stewards of the falls since the 19th century. Niagara Falls is 27 kilometers northwest of Buffalo, New York, and 69 kilometers southeast of Toronto, between the twin cities of Niagara Falls, Ontario, and Niagara Falls, New York. Niagara Falls was formed when glaciers receded at the end of the Wisconsin Glaciation, the last ice age, and water from the newly formed Great Lakes carved a path over and through the Niagara Escarpment en route to the Atlantic Ocean. The sixth highest waterfall is Skógafoss Falls. The Skógafoss waterfall is one of Iceland's most popular attractions. This impressive waterfall, featuring a drop of more than 60 meters, is located in one of the country's most impressive landscapes. Water cascades over a bed of black stones that contrast with the emerald green color of the slopes. Sounds beautiful, right? This breathtaking scenery even appeared in the popular series, Vikings. Skógafoss is a waterfall on the Skóga River in the south of Iceland at the cliff marking the former coastline. After the coastline had receded, the former sea cliffs remained parallel to the coast over hundreds of kilometers, creating together with some mountains a clear border between the coastal lowlands and the highlands of Iceland. The seventh highest waterfall is Vinnufallet Falls. Next up on our list of 10 of the world's tallest waterfalls is the Vinnufallet waterfall, in Norway. This waterfall boasts the title of the highest waterfall in Europe, with a depth of 865 meters. Located near the town of Sundalsøra, accessing it is very easy, so you have no excuse not to visit on your next trip to Norway. The eighth highest waterfall is Yosemite Falls. Although Niagara Falls is the most famous, Yosemite Falls is one of the tallest waterfalls in North America, at 739 meters. To see this spectacular cascade, head to Yosemite National Park, one of the most popular nature destinations in the western United States. The falls consist of 3 drops: Upper Yosemite Fall, Middle Cascades, and Lower Yosemite Fall. The 1,430-foot plunge comprises over half the total drop. Trails from the valley floor and down from other park areas outside the valley lead to both the top and base of Upper Yosemite Fall. Between the 2 obvious main plunges there are a series of 4 smaller plunges collectively referred to as the Middle Cascades. The final 320-foot drop adjacent to an accessible viewing area provides the most used viewing point for the waterfalls. Yosemite Creek emerges from the base of the lower fall and flows into the Merced River nearby. The 9th highest waterfall is Olo'upena Falls, boasting a 900-meter drop. Olo'upena Falls, on the Hawaiian island of Molokai, is surrounded by mountains and has a constant supply of water thanks to the frequent rains. Plus, the currents cause a series of consecutive falls from the edge of the cliff, creating a truly extraordinary sight. The 10th highest waterfall is Epupa Falls. Located in one of the most remote points of Namibia, Epupa Falls is a real oasis for nature lovers. This waterfall on the Kunene River is one of the most important in southern Africa. Although it has a maximum drop of 20 meters, it produces a stunning landscape full of consecutive falls between the rocks. An awe-inspiring way to close a journey to the world's most impressive waterfalls. Epupa Falls is a series of large waterfalls formed by the Kunene River on the border of Angola and Namibia, in the Kayakoland area of the Kunene region. The river is about 0.5 kilometers wide in this area and drops in a series of waterfalls across a length of 1.5 kilometers, with the greatest single drop being 37 meters. The settlement near the falls is also called Epupa. The name Epupa is a Herero word for foam, in reference to the foam created by the falling water. The Epupa constituency is named for the falls.